Traders from around the world, what's going on? It's Ricky Cadden back again with another free real life trading stock review. It's Wednesday once again, guys. We do this every single week, and I'm back to give you some world class technical analysis on the broader markets, the best in Australia on YouTube. Let's dive in. The SPY, guys, very easy gap fade, and this is something I do teach to a lot of my traders in the trading room. So if you're not a part of real life trading, you guys are missing out on this, but I'll give you a small little hint. We did get a black candle gapping up, right, which, as we do teach here at real life trading, is a gap and go. So you would normally play this particular trade bearish. However, if you took a look at the VIX on when we opened, we were actually gapping up. Now the volatility index, if the volatility index is gapping up, usually the broader markets are gapping down. So the fact that we were gapping higher just meant that we would possibly fade the gap or trade in the opposite direction of the gap. So you can take a look here, guys. Here was the 5 minute. Here was the 5 minute. We started trading higher, and as soon as the market opened, we got this bearish candle, and we ended up just trading completely bearish the entire day. So well done to all the traders who did end up playing this one bearish last night. But guys, it was a pretty obvious level. We were at a previous resistance level, and you know, buy low, sell high. This is a selling location. Look to take your profits. Here's the E-minis, also throwing in a delightful inverted hammer candle, and currently starting to trend a little bit sideways. We did get a little bit of selling pressure, as you could see, as we tried to break higher. Didn't end up happening. I do expect us to kind of trade sideways a little bit, but I think that we're most likely going to trade bearish again. I think at this point, I'm not bullish on the markets. Of course, there are definitely bullish positions that I am in. However, this is not the time to be going all in, or at least loading the boat, so to speak. Guys, here is our swing trade or weekly options newsletter. Now, I did give you guys this particular swing trade last week. If you did take it, you pretty much would have paid for a few months in our trading room. But guys, this was a fantastic retest gap. We did retest, and our target here has not changed. If you take a look at the previous videos, the target was $27, and the high of this candle last night was, as you can see right here, is $27. Basically hitting our head right against the target right there. So we didn't actually get triggered out of our trade because we didn't reach the $3 target. However, we will be closing this one out. If the market is looking that we're gapping down, we'll most likely close this one just for about a 1R gain, or just over a 1R gain. So well done to all the traders. If you were placing this trade and you are from YouTube, I mean, you're welcome. If you're looking for another one, here's First Solar. We got into this one last night. Nice little put play. So when you're obviously looking to buy puts, it is a bearish play, looking to take this thing bearish. And we did get triggered in last night. Gorgeous high wave candle. Volume very, very steady at this point. But, I mean, we could possibly we're only looking for a very small move back down to around 73. But nice little put play. We have had a nice little price increase from these lows up about, say, 15%, and now we're just starting to pull back that little bit. So a few people taking their profits here on First Solar. We're also in some put sales and just making money as the stock goes higher and goes sideways. You know, you can make money in all the different in all the phases of the market, up, down, and sideways. If you don't know how to do that, email me. I'll leave a link in the I'll leave my email in the description below. But First Solar, guys, looks like we're topping out at this particular level. We are at a resistance level, as you can see here, this nice little red line at 76.94, and not a whole lot of support, except possibly around about 73. So keep that one on your watch list for next week. Here is the ASX 200. Now, I did mention last week that you want to be bullish. We did get this phenomenal gap and go just last week, which we came back down, retested, and then we've got, once again, another gap and go. Volume's looking like we're just slowly trending. So at this point, I'll just be one with the trend. Look to go higher, yet another all-time high in the ASX 200, creating history here in Australia. Now, guys, in my last video, I spoke about Flight Centre. Now, Flight Centre, I mentioned this thing was just about to pop. Look at the volume coming in today. We've got some increasing volume. We're at the 200 simple moving average. We had a pullback of around about 30%. Yep. And yeah, looking to go higher. We had a lot of consolidation for about a month and a half or so, and now we are looking to pick up the pace. Not a whole lot of resistance in the way. We got the 100 simple moving average here, which is also a nice little short-term resistance level. But if you take a look, guys, at the RSI here, we're only at 50, so we could possibly look to trade up a little bit higher, possibly even to the next resistance level up at around 1847. So 1847, I do believe that this will be where we'll look to at least trade sideways, possibly break higher if COVID stays away and we don't get any more lockdowns here in Australia. But Flight Centre, those of you who took this analysis, I know some of you did and look to go long, well done to you. Here is Zero. Got a request from BC, aka Bella. So Bella, thanks for joining us in the trading room the other night, by the way. Great to have you there. Now, Zero Bella is currently just retesting. So you can see we did have back here a nice little retest gap, white candle gapping up. I do expect us to possibly come down back to the 200 simple moving average, retest. Volume is looking okay at this stage, and if we can come back down to around about, what's that, 124.29, if we can come back down here to about the 200 simple moving average, you should start to see a little bit more volume start to pick up, and from there I would just be bullish. The trend is bullish. I know this is probably a longer term play of yours, but Zero looks fairly decent at this point. We are currently trading sideways. So Zero, look to buy the dip if you are looking to add. Otherwise, I do think this one will eventually start to go higher. Also requested by you was APT. Now, APT, as I have mentioned before, isn't looking overly bullish because we did close below the 200 simple moving average. We did come back down to a support level at 82.95. At the lowest, Bella, I think that this one will probably only come down to around $70. If it did come back down to $70, that would be, around about a 55% discount from the all-time highs. Just remember, we did have a absolutely incredible run, of 1600%. So massive price rise. So you can expect usually about a 50% retracement on these stocks. And at this point, because we have closed below the 200 simple moving average, the only last time we did that, Bella, was back through COVID. Obviously, this was almost like a bit more of a black swan event. So, we can expect us to recover quickly from here. But this one, because this has happened quite slowly, I would just expect us to trade sideways for a few months and then slowly start to build pressure before we go on higher. But well done on APT. We do have, I did mention about crude oil going higher. So those of you who did take this analysis to play crude bullish, I did mention about these three candles and about this really nice strong close in this red zone. We are starting to trade higher. Nice small little retest here in the bearish candle, and then fantastic breakout and great volume. So well done to all those futures traders playing crude on the bull side. Now gold, guys, I mentioned was going to come higher and then come back down. Expect this to pull back a little bit. From here, I do expect us to trade sideways till about mid-June-ish. And then from there, I do expect us to trade on higher. And last but not least, here is the Aussie dollar. So once again, Mr. Squigs throwing in some amazing analysis here. Have not moved him just yet. And we did come back down to the 100. We bounced. We traded higher, almost to the target here. But it doesn't look overly bullish. That's what I will say. The Aussie dollar is currently going sideways at the moment and just building pressure. Probably could break down in my opinion. But anywhere between 76... anywhere between 76 and 79-ish, I think we're most likely just going to range here for a little while. If we do come back down here though, guys, it is going to be a buying location for all you forex traders out there. Alright guys, I'll be back on Friday with another free real life stock review. If you do have any more tickers you want me to look at, analyze, I'm here. Leave it in the comment section below. Look forward to hearing from you. And if you want to join me and join our trading room, reach out to me, send me an email. I'd love to hear from you. Ricky@reallifetrading.com, or go to reallifetrading.com.au, click on the live trading tab and just sign up. Be a part of our community. It is extremely cheap, guys, $159 per month. Looking forward to having you there. But until next time, guys, love life, live life, and trade it. You guys rock. See you soon. Bye.